Chris Hineman, ACE Employee with a Disability Award.
I was born severely hard of hearing issues and grew up that way. As a young adult, I ended up losing 100% of my hearing in one ear. And then from that, the other ear just continued to get worse. So I'm functionally deaf most of my adult life without a hearing aid. What I do, we work with individuals with disabilities. There's some sort of barrier to employment typically.
He has a disability himself, so we really appreciated that perspective. We also felt like Chris had a passion for helping people and was willing to learn. So spent the next year, he really grew into the role, and I think the fact that he had a disability himself really put him in a position where he wanted to help other people.
When I see an individual that I know can be capable, but they don't see it in themselves, because maybe they just haven't been given that confidence, they haven't been given that ability to believe in themselves.
Whenever you hire somebody, you should be looking at ways to strategize to be more efficient or effective or make more money. That's the reason you're hiring.
A lot of employers that we go to, we talk to, they know somebody that has a disability. They know those are the individuals and those are the companies that really buy into this. They have a cousin, a son, a daughter, a friend that has a disability and seeing the struggle they have, and they're more than willing to help. Working with the state is fantastic. You know, they obviously have a lot of individuals, and there are a lot of individuals with disabilities or barriers that need help, and they have that they send to us. They're always helpful in wanting to make sure that we're following the rules, but also gaining and getting as much possible resource for each individual. Vocational rehab will work with them and work with us in partnership to make sure that that happens.
His expectation was the same for everybody across the board, regardless if they had a disability or not. And I think that helped people realize that they were capable of more than they actually maybe initially thought that they were.
I think it gives me a real sense of empathy, of understanding where they're at, and understanding that typically there are people out there who just don't understand. They're going to treat you different because they see you as a little bit different. I've seen that, you know, when I wear hearing aids and people notice it, but just in general, if you have other disabilities, people sometimes, unfortunately, they don't know what to do with that. And it's really helping them understand, you know, tax benefits, things like that, any benefits that they can that is provided. There's lots of services and funding available to help employers take on the role of hiring individuals with a disability.
If I was talking like business to business, I would say, you know, let's leverage some strategies to find ways to recruit and retain viable talent. And there's a big viable talent source that 80% of people with disabilities are unemployed. There's people out there that need jobs and that are willing to work, and given the opportunity, I think they can really add some value to your business.
Really wanting them to keep their mind open and be able to work with us, find solutions to jobs that are out there.
Congrats, Chris, you deserve it. Works really hard. Doesn't get as enough recognition for everything that he does.